We have one more meeting.
Poor dude.
We have a special meeting of the Committee of the Whole. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Ready?
Yep.
Mr. Ammons,
Here.
Mr. Brown,
Here.
Mr. Jacobson, Mr. Madigan,
Here.
Miss Marlin,
Here.
Mr. Roberts,
Here.
Mr. Smythe,
Here.
Mayor Pressing.
And first we have approval of the minutes of the previous meeting, which was also a special meeting of the Committee of the Whole, July 18th, 2016. Do I
I'll
have
move
a-
approval.
Second.
Been moved by Roberts, second by Ammons. Any discussion or corrections? If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion carries. Petitions and communications. I don't have any cards. Did anyone want to speak to the Committee of the Whole? Seeing none. First, we have ordinance number 2016-08-060, an ordinance amending Urbana City Code Chapter 3, Section 3-43, increasing number of Class G2 liquor licenses for Lacey's Place LLC, 110 East University, Suite C. The mayor. And if you want to, you could talk about the next one too, the Hotspot Restaurant.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Madigan.
state law precludes me from participating in these two agenda items, so I shall recuse myself.
Thank you. Mayor Pressing.
Okay, I believe these are both because of change of ownership.
Charlie.
I assume that so if there's change of ownership, do they have to get a new state license and everything?
Yeah,
then?
they've
Yes.
been through all that.
They've been through everything, so-
They apparently didn't realize they had to go through it again, so we found out that there were new owners, so we put them through their paces
Okay, so
again.
so they did get their new
Yeah,
state
they've
license,
got the state license or
but they didn't
other way.
get their local one.
Right.
Okay,
We make
gotcha.
them. They have to get the state license first, and this is the last step.
Okay,
Is there a motion?
I move to send let's see, I move to send ordinance 2016-860 to council with a recommendation for approval.
Second.
It's been moved by Smythe, second by Ammons. Any discussion? Diane?
Well, I'd just like to point out, especially since it was kind of reported in a misleading way in the media a while back, we've actually, it looks like, reduced the number of locations where video gaming machines are located. And there are now 12 restaurants, bars, or veterans organizations that have the video gaming machines in their establishments, and a total of 6 so far that are standalone gaming parlors. And it was reported in the media that there were 18 gaming parlors in Urbana, which is not the case. Only 6 standalone parlors. So,
Thanks. Any other discussion? If not, all in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed? That motion carries. Next is ordinance number 2016-08-061, an ordinance amending Urbana City Code Chapter 3, Section 343, increasing number of Class G2 liquor licenses for Hotspot Restaurant, LLC, 1809 South Philo Road, Suite B.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Ammon, second by Smythe. Any discussion on that one? Dennis?
If they're now a gaming establishment and not a restaurant, are they going to change their name?
Yeah.
But the owner's not here, so I probably can't get my answer.
Nobody knows. Okay. Any other discussion? If not, all in favor of sending that to council with recommendation for approval, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion carries. Mr. Madigan, would you like to come back to the meeting?
Not really.
You can leave.
Where it hurts so badly.
Next is ordinance number 2016-08-062, an ordinance revising the annual budget ordinance for FY 2016-2017, market grants. Natalie, are you going to talk about the next one too?
Yeah, and actually, if I could please request that council first discuss item number 7,
Okay.
which is the resolution for the grant, and then number 6, which is the ordinance amending the budget. That's okay.
Okay, let me just read that one. Resolution number 2016-08-048R, a resolution authorizing entering into an execution of a Link Up Illinois double value coupon program grant agreement.
Yes,
So-
thank you.
So moved.
Well, that was easy.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought she wanted to-
I also have a little video, too. I mean,
All right.
if you have another minute.
Yes,
Okay.
We think it's a
please
great
do.
idea.
You know, I'm getting hungry and hungrier. I haven't had dinner yet, so.
And I do have to note that I just found out today that the month of July of 2016 was our best month ever at the farmers market for SNAP double value. Let's see, we distributed over $5,000 in the month of July. And so far this season, in 11 weeks, we've distributed over $11,000 in SNAP and SNAP double value. And as a comparison, last season, over 27 weeks, we distributed $15,000. So we are well on our way to record-setting numbers for that at the farmers market this season. 2 thumbs up.
Good job.
Okay, and did you want to say anything about the ordinance?
Oh, and the ordinance, that amends the budget so that we can receive these grants and to make adjustments to revenues and expenditures as they relate to our other grant funds.
Okay, thank you. Charlie?
This is where looking at that the very last page, I couldn't quite follow the numbers here. Is it because of things happening in one year but being shown in another year? Is that why this is bouncing around?
So we received $8,000 from Farm Credit in the month of May, and then we carried some of that over because we didn't expend it all in the last 2 Saturdays of the month of May and the 4 Saturdays in June. Then we also received $5,000 from Link Up Illinois for staff support and administration of SNAP at the market. So we estimated what we'd use for last fiscal year and then carried the rest over because that is a grant that will cover seasons 2016 and 2017. So a little bit of moving around that we have to do for our reporting.
Okay, great. Okay, well, I move to send, let's just do one of them, the resolution to council with a recommendation for approval.
I'll second.
Okay.
did that-
Yeah, let's take the first one. It was moved by Ammons and seconded
okay.
by Smythe
Oh,
to
okay.
send resolution number 2016-08-048R to council with recommendation for approval. All in favor? Oh,
Aye.
is there any discussion? Any more discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
And now the other one, right?
Now the other one.
And no, I'll move ordinance number 2016-862 to council with a recommendation for approval.
Second.
It's been moved by Smythe and seconded by Ammons to send ordinance number 2016-0862 to council with recommendation for approval. Any discussion on that? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
We have a question. We got-
Oh, legal
legal.
raises his hand.
Just point out that that needs to be amended to make it legally sufficient in terms of the publication requirement in Section 2.
Oh, okay, they didn't change that.
I didn't receive a new one if they did.
The updated ordinance? Yes, and I distributed a copy before the meeting. Mhm.
Yeah,
Is,
So we voted on
there is a copy on our desk. That's the one we'll vote on. It does say,
I
Section
have
2,
one
this
right here.
ordinance shall be in full force and effect from after
Yes.
and publication. Okay, so did we vote?
it's the, it's.
All in
it's the-
favor,
yeah.
say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That
Yes.
motion carries. Aaron?
Just want to know if I can get a copy of that extended video. Sent.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
And no further business, so this meeting is adjourned. Thank you all very much.